Okay, guys, can you hear us at all? Okay, now it should be fine. Sorry, everybody. But now it should be okay. Johannes, you should get some reverberation and some echo there in a second coming through. Hi, Jesse.
Nothing.
How you going?
Hey, he does.
Can you hear us at all? Okay. Yeah,
No, it does need to read. Yeah, here we go.
Sorry, everybody.
Here it is. We're getting the echo now.
Okay, Johannes, you should get some reverberation. Just check if you're coming through, mate. Just want to check coming through. Hi,
Nothing.
How you going? Yeah, you got it. Okay, you're on. It's okay. Okay, so everyone should be able to hit. Yep, sound has kicked in. Jesse said, "Okay, that's good." So it looks like it's all going well. Hooray! That's good because last time you can only hear me, you couldn't hear Johannes, but that was me mucking around with Bluetooth stuff, which I should never work with tech because it's just a hopeless cause basically with me. So everyone should be okay and should be all good. All right, thanks everybody for joining us, and for those joining us later. We're over the technical difficulties, so you should be able to hear everything, see everything fine. But please leave us any comments or feedback as we go, so we can hope to improve the live streams going forward. Got audio? Okay, thanks, Jürgen. Thanks very much, mate. Okay, mate, you just have your breakfast and let me know when you're ready, and then we'll roll some dice and we'll kick it off.
All right. Well, we can probably start kicking it off now while I just slowly devour my breakfast here.
Good on you, mate. Okay, let's do it then. Let's roll to see who goes first.
And you finish deploying first.
Yeah. So
I got a 4.
I got a 4.
That means you get to choose.
Okay. I'm actually gonna let you go first.
All right.
Yeah, I'll let you go first, mate. Let's see what you do.
Sure.
All right. Good luck, my friend.
Thank you.
All the best.
Now, let's see what we have here. First up, I'm going to be declaring my movements. But let's just bring up the list here. Put this raspberry away. There we go. All right. Are you ready?
Yeah, mate. Ready to go whenever you're ready.
All right. Let's start with animosity.
Okay.
So we'll just go from the left to right.
Mm-hmm.
The first off is the Orc Boar Boys. They pass on a 5. Night Goblins, the main regiment. They fail.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah. And a 6, they surge forward.
Right, okay. So I'm just adjusting the sound here because they said you're pretty loud. So I'm just adjusting that a little bit down as that comes through. Sorry, Johannes, what's surging forward?
My Night Goblins.
Oh, cool. Okay, great. So they have to go forward.
I was a bit of luck there, I think, in after rolling a 1.
Yeah, sure.
Animosity test.
That's the one you want. You want the 6 to surge forward, yeah.
Yep. All right, let's move on to the Night Goblins, the little group of archers.
Oh, and also, before we go any further, I had the option to do a vanguard move with the dwarves because
Yes, of course.
Mate, you go through it first. You just tell everybody about the dwarf rule.
Yeah, all right. So we did do some massive changes to the dwarves. We gave a bonus ability to all the elite dwarf infantry. basically at the start of the game, or before the start of the game, any dwarf elite unit can do a vanguard march move. So they'll be able to get a little bit closer to the enemy, meaning they'll actually might be able to see combat with their level 3.
Right. Okay. Okay. So now I should really decide to do that before you start moving. So
Yeah.
So I was thinking about that through the week actually, whether I really want to do that vanguard move or not. Although I should just wait till you get here and try to cut down as many by shooting before we get there. But I'm gonna move these guys. So you can move. I'm just gonna move these guys up about 5 inches. They're my Longbeards, and this unit too. Okay, mate. Sorry. Over to you.
All right. So I went rolled animosity with the other Night Goblin unit, and I rolled another one.
Oh wow! Okay.
Huh? And they turn and shoot.
Brilliant. Okay, the consistency is going really well here, mate. So from last week to this week, so. Okay.
So they'll all turn to face the nearest friendly unit and shoot at them. So they're going to turn to face towards my Wolf Riders, like standing in one line.
So if they're like wheeling like that?
No, they won't wheel, they'll turn.
Oh, just turn.
So,
okay, so turn.
Yeah, so they'll just turn to face.
I'll just turn one of these guys.
So yeah. That means one guy can shoot at my Wolf Riders. He's moved, so that's a 5 to hit.
Yeah.
He misses.
Okay.
Let's do an animosity for the wolves.
Yeah.
Wolf Riders. And they pass on a 2. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Nice.
Feel like this die is the low rider.
We're gonna throw that one in the bin straight away. Yeah.
Yeah. And then we got to do stupidity for the trolls.
Okay.
I'll use my general's leadership, which just happens to be 10.
Yeah.
They pass on a 6.
Crown of command in there. I can sniff it. I can smell the crown of
command.
Yeah.
It kind of can. Doubt you'll find a Night Goblin who has leadership 10 on his own. All right. So, what do we have here? Everybody charged there, so they moved up 5. It's 19. Okay, my Orc Boar Boys will move up 5.
Okay. Yep.
And then I want a Chariot to move up on either side of them.
So just like flush with the front of the unit?
Yeah, just about.
And that one can just turn and do like that. Yeah, no problem. Oh,
I figured the first one would go there, and then the other one would go up.
This one is only 9, doesn't it?
Yeah. So I would want the first one to go on the left side, and the one behind it to go on the right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, not measured very well, but you know.
Oh yeah, it need to be.
It's not super precise, but you know, you get the idea.
Yeah, I would put them on a Chariot base.
Yeah, I'm gonna put those on Chariot bases eventually. Yep.
Okay, let's have the. Night Goblins will need 8, and you're at And you get +1 movement, you get another +1 movement, so that's 10. That's 8, so that's... My Night Goblins are going to move up 5. That's
okay.
From the current position. They already moved 6.
So moving up 5.
Let's see how it turns out. Yeah, I think that should be good. And the giant will mirror the movement just slightly behind the front line. So he'll be on the side.
Okay, so he's going to move up. He's going to move like he can just march up.
Yeah. Just there we go. And the trolls, they will go forward as much as they can. So they're about 2 inches into difficult terrain. So they can go 12. And then 2 of them reduced, so that's 10 they can go. Yeah, so 10 forward with the trolls, I think. Oh, it's 2 inches there, so it's 8. It's 8.
Right, okay.
Yeah. And the wolf riders, they will mirror the movement of the trolls, but they'll turn to look at the dwarf regiment. So they'll be at an angle.
So like this?
I think that looks right. And they're all looking the other way. So I think that's it for movement.
Okay.
Let's move on to magic.
Yep.
And here come the important tests, the WHFB tests.
Yeah. Of course.
So there's only 1 regiment of more than 20 goblins and only 1 regiment of 10 or more orcs. So I only have to roll a 2+ with my Master Wizard and my level 1 Wizard. So my Master 1 first, he passes on a 3. And my level 1, he passes on a 2. Okay. So let's roll some Winds of Magic. And that's a 3.
Wow. Okay.
I should probably have used a mushroom there, I think.
Mushy.
But you never know how the results are. So that's 2 for me and 1 for you.
Yep, got 1 here, mate. Yep, go for it.
So let's start by using Staff of Osiris on my level 1 Night Goblin Shaman. Shooting straight forward into your orcs.
Okay, what's the damage?
Your Longbeards, I think.
What damage does it do again, mate?
The Staff of Osiris is a strength 6 hit, which will pierce ranks at reduced strength.
Alright, try to dispel it.
Alright, go ahead and do your 4+.
5. Yep, dispel.
Yep, I dispelled. Okay. Then I would like to cast the Hand of Gork.
You bastards. Okay. You bugger. Okay. Who are you casting on?
I am casting it on my Boar Boys.
Oh, we don't like that. He's going to charge me basically from there. So there's no bosses in that unit. It's just basically just eight boar boys, isn't it, in that unit?
Yeah, it's just 8 boar boys.
Okay, I'll use a rune of spell breaking to dispel that.
Sure. And that's the end of my magic phase.
Okay, my friend. So shooting.
Yes. All right. Here we go. Let's see. There's 24 inches between us. You march 5 inches forward. That's 19 between us. I deployed my Doom Diver about 6 inches from the deployment zone. That's another 6 to it, so that's 25. And then we have to account for scatter. So.
Jurgen said, remember to roll for exhaustion on the staff. Or staff virus.
Oh, yes, exhaustion on the staff, of course. And it's exhausted.
Yes,
so it doesn't work
Thank
anymore.
Thank you, Jurgen.
Yeah, good call. I was just about to do that as well when I got distracted.
Hey, Stackman from Greece. Hey, mate. We're actually playing Flail of Skulls edition, which is basically like the Flail of Skulls variant of 5th edition, which Johannes is one of the writers for, and he's sort of going through and explaining the rules for the armies and that kind of thing, how it's changed. But you'll notice that the magic phase was just after movement phase, like 6th edition, so hope you follow along and enjoy the game, mate. Sorry, Johannes, keep going, sorry.
Sure. Let's keep going. So I'm going to guess 26 inches with my Doom Diver towards your King Regiment.
Okay. So would you like me to measure it from the very center of the catapult base, that measurement?
From the start of the base, yeah.
From the front of the base. Okay, so 26.
Yeah.
26 will put it right there.
Okay. So first I have to roll the scatter die, and then I have the ability to redirect with the d6.
And the misfire dice too, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep.
So it goes. I guess I have to use it from the way I see the table. So it goes 4 inches at a diagonal.
Yeah, that's actually a good point, Johannes. Usually I roll the scatter dice and you roll the dice.
Yeah. Why don't you roll the scatter die for me? Because this could get a little bit awkward.
It's going that way 4 inches, yeah? But half, isn't it 2 inches now? Because it only goes half the deviation, is that right?
No. The deviation is the same. It's 4 inches, but I can redirect with the d6 inches.
Okay, so there you go. Roll your d6, mate.
Which direction is it I can redirect it in? So long since I've used the Doom Diver. Let's just have a look here. If Jurgen can't remember.
I think it has to be towards your intended target. From memory?
This redirection. You attempt to bring it back towards the original target. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I roll d6 and I move it towards the original target.
Yep, sure, mate.
I roll 4 inches towards your dwarfs.
Okay, that's good. Mate, that's right on the king. I'm imagining that's where you want to do it, like the center of the unit. So I'm just measuring towards the center. So it's hitting it right down, right smack bang on the king, which is terrible for me.
Well, he is going to ignore the first 4 wounds he takes. So.
Yeah, exactly. I know. Yeah, but it basically catches everything. Everything's more than half under the template. So very nice, mate. Very nice deviation there. So,
all right. So how many? So the king.
The king, the throne, and the 4 bearers are basically under that template. More than 50%.
More than 50%. One would be the direct hit, and one would be the other ones would be.
Well,
so is anyone completely covered?
Well, the king is completely covered, and the others are more than 50% covered.
Okay, so there's the king, and how many else?
It's just basically the king and the four bearers.
So the king. Oh, the king and the four bearers. Okay, that's it.
You basically smacked it right on top of the head of that throne.
Okay, so the king wounded on 2+. I wound. Any special armor saves? No. So we go straight to wounds. Let's see how many wounds I cause and how many you ignore. 4 wounds. So that's.
I'll use my Jade Amulet. Yep, saves. So it ignores that.
You already have the throne ignores 4 wounds. So
yeah, but can I use that instead?
Yeah, you can use the use the Jade Amulet to save it instead. Yeah.
Yep,
so you don't take any wounds. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. And there was maybe my goblins on the chariots can reach your hammerers or what they are. The ones directly in front of my Orc Boar Boys. Yeah, so it should be within 16 inches, right?
Did you want to roll for wounds for the throne bearers too?
The throne bearers, aren't they just? I can't remember how it works.
I'm pretty sure you get to hit every single thing that's under the template. So the throne bearers will take a hit, and the throne ignores.
Oh, okay. So they'll take.
You got to roll. You got to roll as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to roll to wound then. Okay.
Yeah.
That's 4 wounded.
Okay, well, that just absorbs the 4 wounds from the throne, so that's it. So
yeah.
We just know that they can't do that anymore. Okay, so what was the second thing you were asking about before?
The goblins on my chariots. I think they're within 18 of your dwarfs.
Of these dwarves here, the long.
16. I mean, yeah. For long range shots.
Okay, so you're going to fire your little bows, yeah? So.
Yeah.
No, they're out of range, mate.
They're out of range. Okay. So they don't hit anything.
No.
And there's no combat, so I guess that's the end of my turn.
Okay, very good. Everything going to plan there at all, Johannes?
I suppose some of it is. It's going all right, I think. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, not too bad, mate. I mean, you're going to encircle me in no time. And you got a really good lucky hit on that Doom Diver. Bloody hell, that's amazing. So you basically just negated my first 4 wounds I can soak up with the throne.
Yeah. That was a pretty good redirect with the Doom Diver.
And thank God I used my Jade Amulet. Otherwise, it would have been basically all the throne bearers are dead, and I can't move the unit at all. They're stuck.
Yeah. So, that would suck. Yeah.
That would suck big time. Okay. All right, dwarf turn 1. No.
Any charges to declare?
No, because I would be very, very, very eager to declare any charges, but they're definitely not in range, so I'm not going to do that. So we'll go to regular moves, because there's no other compulsory or anything like that. So I'm going to march my Troll Slayers up. And this unit here, I need to check. Now this is the thing, because with the throne, any enemy units within 12 inches gives a +1 movement bonus to any units within 12 inches of it. Okay, so it does require a bit of pre-measuring in this sense.
Yes,
yes.
Do your measuring now to see whether there's the 12 inches to the nearest enemy.
Okay, let's check. Yes. So I do get
right.
+1 bonus to my movement. Now,
yes.
Also, does that include the unit that I'm with? They get a +1 movement
bonus?
Okay.
Yes, they do.
All right, cool. So then they move now 4, so they can march at 8.
Yes.
That's exactly what they're going to do. The giant. Come and meet your nemesis. All 10 of them. This is a battle I really want to see, the giant and the slayers.
I'm not sure I want to see it. You wound me on 4 pluses.
Well, this could be suicide because, well, either way, you're going to charge me next turn. This is the buffer.
Yeah.
Between
that is their job.
My other unit, and this becomes a bit precarious now because you're not going to be within charge range next turn of me. Well, your boar boys and your chariots will be, possibly. Well, the chariots definitely because they're 18, their charge range, so
yeah,
they're definitely.
Yeah.
The boar boys. What's their movement again? Is it 7?
Yep, 7.
7, 14. They're out of range of charge, so I want to keep them that way. I am going to. I'm going to turn, because with the musicians now in Flail of Skulls, they get to turn and make the first turn free. Is that correct?
That is correct. Yeah.
And then they can move. They can move their 5. No, 2.5. They can move 2.5 and turn back again. Because I need to take a quarter of my move to turn back again.
Yeah, quarter of your move to turn back again. You can do a march move in the meantime, so you do have 8. So that's 5.5. You can move to the side and still turn.
Okay.
Actually, it's 6 because it's your movement is now 8. So a quarter of that is 2.
So it's 2. So I can move 4. Yeah. I'll do it like that. I don't know if that's the right move at all or not, but if it just means you're out of charge range for some of those chariots, I'm all good. It's going to block your front charge anyway. So that was the method of Mad Madness there.
A nice move.
Yeah. There's a shunt to the left. Now the Runesmith is going to also march, and he's going to join this unit. The scallywag that he is. If you'll fit in there. And I'll put this guy.
Oh, Tim, the giant's not going to be causing wounds. He's going to be using yell and bawl all the time. It is the most powerful giant ability. Amy's automatically going to lose combat with -2 to their break test.
So I'm thinking
it's much better than.
I think 8 inches about there. You've got Hand of Gork, of course, which could be causing me lots of problems. So I'm just
got plenty of stuff to play with.
I'm going to move about there with my king.
Yeah.
And I think you're still just out of march range because your charge range, sorry, is because your base is there, not including the movement tray, because the movement tray gives you an extra, like, half an inch or whatever.
Okay.
So that's all the movement. And then we're going to go to shooting. The Crossbowmen.
Yes.
They're going to shoot.
We're going to go to magic, you mean?
Oh, magic.
But there's no magic.
Yeah, no, don't let me forget.
But you might give me some win some magic to use for next turn.
I'm going to purposely roll black dice because black dice is the other accursed dice. Black magic, and they're going to roll low. 7. Okay, it wasn't as low as I hoped.
So 3 for me.
Yeah. Let's see what we get here.
And I would like to keep that one, and I would like to keep that one.
Okay, let me check one thing again. Just one second.
Sure, sure.
Is that Tim Baxter? Tim, how you going, mate? All right, let's have a look. So I want to check something with the dwarf magicians what cards they can use again. Unless you know it off the top of your head, but I think it's only Dispels and Drain Magic they can use if they don't have an anvil.
Yeah. And you can't store any cards either.
I can't store any cards, okay.
Yeah, you don't have a wizard. So the only way to store cards is through the
right.
The Anvil of Doom.
Right. Right. Okay, that's cool. Just want to just double check that. Okay. Well, there's no spells in play, so there's nothing for me to dispel. There's nothing to cast, so that's the end of the magic phase. And you get to retain.
Onto the
you get to retain
shooting.
Two cards. You can retain.
Yeah.
Okay. Now shooting.
Yeah. Go for it.
Okay, the Crossbowmen are going to shoot at this chariot here.
Yeah.
The bolt thrower is going to shoot at your Boar Boys.
Yeah.
The flame cannon is going to put a nice juicy shot. Yeah, let's do it this way. Actually, no, yeah, let's do it this way, directing it that way.
Okay.
So we'll clip some of the goblins and go through that chariot, hopefully, and hit your giant as well at the same time.
Okay.
Okay, so my 3 intended targets. So the bolt thrower doesn't have to guess range; it's automatically 48. This one here, and is it maximum of 12? So I'm going to go to maximum.
It's 12. maximum 12. You can guess, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to go maximum 12 for that one.
Yeah.
And that's it. Okay, let's go to the Crossbowmen. Okay.
Yes.
And did I say the Boar Boys with the Crossbowmen? I forgot now.
You said Chariot. The Chariot on the left.
Chariot. Okay, thank you. Yeah.
So it's over half range, but it is a large target. So it's a 4+ to hit.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Damn, that was a terrible roll. Oh my god. The 1s and 2s in there were just shocking. Okay, so they're 3 hits. Let's see where they hit. We've got 2 5s and a 1.
2 5s and a 1. I do believe. Oh, what's the rule again? It's the rule book.
Yeah, I'll have a quick look too.
Chariots.
Yeah.
It's in 5. Shooting.
Shooting. 1 a crew member, 2 to 3 a creature, 4 to 6 a chariot body. So I've got 2 chariot bodies, 1 crew member.
Yeah, chariot body you wound on 6s.
Okay, let's roll those. Come on, 6s. Yes, 1 6.
That's 1 wound to the chariot, and then the crew
is a 2, so it doesn't wound. I don't think. Strength 4, toughness 3. So no, it doesn't wound. So
toughness 3 on goblins. Yeah.
So just 1 on the body.
Yep.
Okay, put a dice there. All right, so the Crossbowmen against the Boar Boys. So again, it'll be over half.
Bolt thrower.
Yeah,
it's over half.
Yeah, over half.
Yeah.
So I'm hitting on 5s.
5s.
Yep, hits. Beautiful.
Okay.
So strength 5, toughness 4. So 3s to wound, the first one.
Yep.
Yep, that's 1 dead. And the second one on 4s.
4.
No, so 1 dead.
No, 1 dead.
Okay. Then the flame cannon, I guess 12. So let's just measure that. From the what's her names? There. Okay, then we roll the artillery dice. Misfire, you bastards. Okay, so we'll roll the dice for that.
Ooh, that's my lucky day.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it.
The flame cannon is dangerous when its breath gets off.
Yeah. Okay, now. Let's have a look here. Flame cannon. Flame cannon. Okay, misfire chart. 4, malfunction. Takes 1 turn to build up pressure again. Now I do have the rune of protection on this thing. I did pay the 25 points to do it. I'm not going to gamble it. I think I'm just going to take that 1 turn.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, well, if I roll a 1 or 2, it's gone. Like, you know, I just don't want to take that risk now.
Yeah, so it can't fire this turn or next turn.
It can't fire this turn or next turn, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, mate. So that's the end of the dwarf turn. So hand-in combat. So it's over to you. All goblin turn 2.
All right. Let's start with rolling some animosity.
Yeah, come on. Let's fail
So,
these ones.
Boar Boys. I failed twice last time.
Yeah, that's true.
Boar Boys fail.
Yay! That's great. That's a
and they squabble.
Great.
So they're just stuck there.
Yep.
Night Goblins, my main regiment.
Yep. Come on,
they fail.
Oh, good. Mate, it's just amazing. That's 4.
And they surge forward. They surge forward. They go forward 6 inches.
6 inches, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll be seeing combat this turn.
Looks like it, yeah.
Yeah, nice. Well, it does actually block off the giant, which is great because that was what I worried.
Yeah, because it's kind of counterproductive. Because I wanted the giant in that. I wanted the giant in that fight, not the other one.
Yeah.
Let's do the Wolf Riders.
Yeah.
They pass on a 5, and the Night Goblins stuck in the river.
Yeah.
They pass on a 3.
Okay.
Now let's do Stupidity for the Trolls. They pass on a 9 with my general's leadership of 10.
Very good.
So, charges. Let's have a look at the main screen here. So, the Night Goblins are going to declare charge on your general.
Oh, well, hold. We'll take those. Sure.
I probably need to take a fear test, I think. Don't I fear?
Really?
No, it's only elves I fear.
You
that's
hate me.
That's how it works.
It's hatred. You got hatred.
Yeah, I have hatred with that. That's how it works. Night Goblins.
Do we need to take it? You don't cause terror, do you? You only cause fear, don't you? You giant.
Yes, giant only causes fear.
Okay.
So Night Goblins, they're going to declare charge, and you're going to hold.
Yeah.
My Wolf Riders will also declare a charge on your general.
Oh, okay. Nice. Very good.
My giant is going to charge your Flayers.
Oh, giant. We'll take him.
Yeah, and so is the Chariot on the right side of my Bull Boys. That's all my charges, I think. Yeah.
So this one's not charging?
The
wounded one?
No, he's not going to charge.
Okay. All right. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's move the charges. Boom. Then these guys are going to charge. They're going to move up to 18, so easy.
Yeah.
No problems.
You have to take a panic test for being charged in the flank.
Yep. Okay. I take that after you move in, don't I? Or do I take that before you move in?
After I move in, I think.
Okay.
Actually, yeah. Because my goblins have already moved in, so you take it once the goblins, the wolf riders, charge in.
Yep. Okay. These
when
guys,
you should be fine with your leadership.
These guys charge in.
Sure.
Oh, okay. Thanks, baby. Thank you very much.
Very heavy.
Yeah, sorry, darling. Thank you. Sorry. A large box of white dwarves just were delivered. So, thanks to David, my good mate in Japan here, he sent me a whole box of white dwarves in exchange for some painting services. So we might do an unboxing while we do the game, mate. Who knows? Okay, so we charge in there.
Okay.
And then
Yep.
That's
let's do regular movement.
Right, regular movement. Okay.
I just need the okay. You've already moved the chariot. It's just watching the wrong screen. So Boar Boys couldn't move, so the other chariot is going to go 9 forward. He's gonna move towards the table edge, so like in a diagonal way.
So he's gonna move this way.
Yeah. 9 that way. And then turn to face the crossbowmen.
Turn to face the crossbowmen, okay. Like so?
Yes, and the trolls, they will... I'm not within 8 of any of your units, am I? I'm not march blocked with the trolls.
No, mate, because it was the nearest unit's here, so that's fine.
So they'll march towards your flame cannon.
March towards a flame cannon, okay. So we're taking 2 inches here to turn.
Yeah.
To wheel, sorry, wheel.
And then 10 forward.
10 forward.
10 forward, that's a...
Now, you know, this side here, remember, is an impassable side, remember, of this hill.
Oh, yeah.
So if you want to change that move,
so
you're more than welcome to do it, mate.
So if you move them back 3 inches and then start turning them towards your crossbowmen, 3 inches, so they'll... Yeah. And then they'll just start wheeling. Yeah, perfect. Okay. The goblins in the river... They can turn.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a quarter of their movement.
Yep.
And their movement is reduced to 2. They have 1.5 inches to move forward.
Right, nice. Okay.
They'll march as well, I guess. So so that'll be 3.5 inches. 3.5 inches.
Can you march in the river though? In a stream?
Actually, I'm not sure you can't march in a river.
I
don't see that.
It's an obstacle.
Doubt it.
I don't think so.
Well, we'll say 1.5 inches forward then.
Okay. Pretty sure that's right.
You go,
guys.
Goblins.
In the comments, please let us know.
Yeah. I think it makes sense at least, but it is a game, so I don't think there is a particular rule that mentions you can't march while doing advanced movements or in difficult terrain. But I do believe there should be something somewhere. Let me just look at the.
Let's say next turn you're out of the water. You're on the embankment. So you're okay.
Yeah.
Not that I'm really scared of. Not that I'm really scared of like 12 goblin bowmen. But,
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's movement. Let's move on to magic phase.
Okay.
And I think
Did you roll for the winds of magic?
I'm just thinking whether I should use some mushrooms or not.
Mushies. Okay.
Let's see here. What do we have?
I thought you can only use mushrooms if you're not within range of another goblin unit to draw winds.
No. You can use the mushrooms so you allow yourself to cast magic even though you're outside range. So first I need to do my walk test, of course.
Okay.
So my master shaman.
Yep.
He fails.
Oh.
Oh wow, these ones are just coming back to haunt me.
Coming back to haunt you, right? New dice is needed, I think, mate.
Yeah, probably. Let's see here. Oh, here comes the big roll. What happens to him? A 5. Bolts of escaping energy rocket out of the shaman's ears, nose, and mouth. Discard one randomly selected wins a magic card immediately. Otherwise, the shaman is unharmed and can cast spells if it's his turn. So I'll be discarding the card I have saved.
Oh, you got to do it in my turn too. I forgot about that. I always forget about doing that.
Yeah, I do. Let's just do it quickly in your turn as well. In your turn, it was a pass on a 6, and the other guy passed on a 3. Okay,
cool. That's okay. I always
so he discarded
always forget.
Yeah, and then the level 1, he passes on a 3.
Okay, cool.
So let's see here. Do we have anything? I think. I should have declared that before I took the test because it affects the test.
Oh, does it? Okay.
So just roll wins and magic as normal. No mushrooms.
Yep, sure.
And I get a 6.
6, okay, 3 each. Nice. One, 2, 3.
Oh, jeez. All right. So no staff of Osiris.
Okay. Yep, it's cool.
Instead, I'm going to do my level 1. He's going to do Edbutt.
On my king.
Yeah, why not on your king? Let's see here. So we each roll a d6 and add our magic level. So I add +1 and you don't add anything.
Oh, does it have to be cast against another wizard though?
If there are no wizards in range, I can cast it against any one model.
Okay, what's the range of it?
36 inches.
Well, you're going to have to target my Runesmith then. Because my Runesmith would be effectively the only magic user, essentially.
Well, he's not a magic user. He's just a Runesmith. He's not a wizard.
Okay. Okay, so and you're level 1.
I'm level 1, yes.
Right, so I'm dicing with
so each roll a d6 and I add +1 to my roll, and then if I roll higher than you, you suffer a wound.
Okay.
Unless you want to try and dispel, of course.
Yeah, I'm feeling this is one of your shittier spells that you're throwing at me now. So.
No, this is vital. Please.
Let's see. Shit, I'll gamble with you, mate. Let's do it. I'll gamble with you.
Okay.
You've rolled so many 1s now. Roll a 5.
I rolled a 4. So that's 5, so that nothing happens.
Great.
That's that power gone.
Yeah.
Next one, Mork Wancha.
This one lifts you in the air. This is the one that lifts you in the air, that kind of thing.
Yep. And I want to pick up your general.
I'm using a Rune of Spellbreaking, my second one.
Okay. That's one gone. And then I want to try and cast... Do I want to try and cast that again? Let's see here. Not sure that's gonna be worth it. Maybe. Oh, maybe that could be good. Let's try it anyway. We're gonna go with Hand of Gork again.
Who are you targeting for that one?
The Boar Boys.
Okay. Who are you going to charge at? Because you have to charge them from the front.
If there's no room in the front, I can charge in any direction from any side.
Not the way that the 4th edition rule explains it, though. Yeah. Like you can move them here, and next turn you can charge, but you can't just charge them from any direction that you like. It has to come from the front. So if you look at the 4th edition spell commentaries, it explains it really well how to use Hand of Gork. Yeah. And basically that's how they explain it. Basically within your frontal charge arc, that's what you can use the Hand of Gork on to charge a unit. If you can't do that, well, it doesn't really explain that you can't do what happens after. Like if you can't charge someone from the front.
That's fine. We'll go with that. That's fine because it might actually end the game right now if I get to do what I want to do. So let's go with I can't charge unless I can see the front.
That sounds good. Okay.
That's fine. Yeah.
But yeah, it's such a powerful spell. It means you can just plonk them right here, and the next turn you can just charge me in the flank. I mean, it's.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you're not going to counter anything?
No, I'll let you have that one.
Okay. Well then, I will do as you say. I'll place them at an angle so they have vision of your crossbowmen and your dwarf greybeards. So you moved 18 inches away.
So they can move up to here?
Yep.
So like
just put them a little bit further back, and not in front of the chariot, but towards the table edge. Instead.
Okay. Well, 18 was about there.
Yeah.
So like that.
And then turn them a little bit more. Yeah, like they can still see your crossbowmen. Yeah, that's good.
Yep, that's fine.
And they're not blocking my chariot from seeing your crossbowmen, I think.
From the crossbowmen, they're blocking it.
Okay. So I want to move them closer to the crossbowmen then.
You can't because 18 inches about there.
Okay. So let's leave them where they are then. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's the magic phase.
It's a pretty bloody awesome flank you got there, mate. I can tell you. Like,
yeah, pretty good.
Scary as hell. Yeah.
All right. Let's move on to shooting.
Okay.
So last time, 26 inches was right in front of your general's unit with my Doom Diver.
Yep.
So if I want to go further back, that's 25. It's going to be another 10, 15. That's 41. I'm guessing 42 towards your crossbowmen.
42 towards my crossbowmen. Okay. 42. 42. Oops. Not bad, mate. Not bad. So 42 players there. Yep.
Yeah. And
I'll do the honours with your scatter dice. That hits.
And okay, I rolled a 4, so it hits. So I can only redirect it.
On a scatter, is it maybe?
What's the? Yeah, I think I can still redirect even though I got a hit. But let's just check.
Or does it always scatter and it scatters in the direction of the arrow on the hit dice? Maybe that's what it is. Just double check it.
No, only if the template veers off target.
Right, okay.
So he just hits there.
Yeah, sadly doesn't hit anybody.
Yeah. So that was an inch too far, I think.
Yeah, mate, just
okay.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yeah. The wolf chariot that has only moved, he can't see your crossbowmen, so he'll just shoot at your greybeards.
Longbeards, yep.
Longbeards, sorry. 4 shots. They've moved. It's over half range, I believe. It's over.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's over 8. Yeah, so 6s. I got a hit.
Okay,
and then a 5 to wound.
Yep.
That's a wound.
Oh, bugger. Okay, I've got heavy armor shields. Yep, saves. Roll to 5.
Okay. And the other goblins, they are out of range to shoot at your cannon. So that's all for shooting. Let's move on to combat.
Okay.
Let's start with the giant and chariot slayer combat. So first off, I do have scythes on my... No, I don't. I don't have scythes on my chariot, so I don't get the +1. So it's just D6 impact hits from my chariot.
Okay.
Changed it in the Flail of Skulls version. It used to be when you bought scythes, you got +2 to your assault. We've changed that to be only +1 in total, simply to give a nerf to chariots because they were powerful enough as it was. So D6 impact hits. That's 2 hits at strength 7.
Okay.
2 +2 wound. That's 1 wound. 1 dead.
Okay.
And let's go with the wolves. They are 4 pluses to hit. What's your weapon skill again?
Weapon skill 4 should be.
Weapon skill 4. So the goblins are also 4s to hit, but they are 4s to wound, and the wolves are 5s to wound. So the goblins, let's do them first. 4 goblins. No, sorry, they're all 4s and 4s.
Oh, right. Okay.
4s and 5s, sorry. 4s and 5s. So that's 4 hits.
4 hits, okay.
And now I need 5s to wound.
Mm-hmm.
That's 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
2 more dead.
Oops.
And now for the giant. Now, this is the one situation where you don't want to use the yellow ball because
it's useless.
It's useless. So we could do another one. I don't think I need to do jump up and down to risk it with a leadership test.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not sure I want to clear them this turn. So I'm just going to do the swing with club. So D6, strength 7 hits.
Okay.
3 hits on 2s. That's 3 more dead.
3 more dead, okay.
Alright. And that leaves nobody to fight back, I believe?
No one to fight back. Yep.
Yeah, okay. So that's the end of that combat.
Right.
So, the main combat here.
Mm-hmm.
My Goblin champion has is he in base combat contact with your general?
I've got the Master Rune of Swiftness. Ha 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 ha.
Yes, but I do have the Black Gem of Na.
Oh.
So I'm just gonna eat up your general.
Okay.
Because my entire unit has the Bad Moon banner, so I also have to strike first.
Right, okay.
So we would otherwise do a roll-off.
Okay.
But my champion and your general is removed, and then we see each combat whether they return.
Does your champion need to be in base contact with my general?
Yes, he does.
And if he's not?
If he's not, he's not able to do it.
Okay.
Do you have a how many? Your Runesmith is in the other regiment, right?
He's in this regiment here. Yeah.
Okay. Well, in that case, my champion is going to initiate a challenge.
Okay, that's the only other way you can do it. Yeah.
Yes.
And I've got no other characters in that unit, so I'm going to have to. Well, then let's just say I didn't know you had the black gem. I accepted, and then you black gem me. Okay. Just for.
Yeah. Yeah, because in this situation where you know I have the black gem, it might actually be worth it for you to decline and be moved to the back of the unit.
Yeah, but then it would have been a dick move because now I know you got it, so...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, let's do that. He's got black gemmed.
Okay, so just put them both off to the side, and fill up the ranks, and then we can do the combat.
I'm not going to move the models around, mate. So we just know that they're.
Okay. Yeah. So there's my general.
Mm-hmm.
He has a great weapon. That's all he has for weapons, at least, because the unit has the Bad Moon banner.
Yep.
So they always strike first.
Yep.
Both of my wizards have great weapons, so we can do them together as well. I believe one is level 3 with Book of Asher, making him level 4. But he has a. Oh, why can't I remember these things in the morning? I do believe he only has 2 attacks. But they'll be hitting on the same. What's the weapon skill of your guys there? The hammers?
Hammers are 5.
Hammers are 5, yeah, so that might have an impact here. Let's see, Goblin Shaman, weapon skill 2, all of them.
Oh,
so
yeah, so
test.
I'll take a panic test because you charged me in the flank. I forgot to do that. Sorry.
Yeah, okay, just do that now then.
6, 7, 8, so no problem.
Yeah, okay. 3 attacks with them, 4 with my general. My general, he has weapon skill unlikely 4 or something.
Probably.
Weapon skill 5.
Oh, okay.
4s. Okay, so he's on 4s, they're on 5s. Mm-hmm. And the rest of the goblins, how many goblins beside my 2 wizards and my general are in base contact?
Just 1, because so 2. So you got the standard bearer and the musician. They're the only other 2.
Right. Okay.
Yep.
And those have spears.
Right.
And then one has taken the place of my champion. So that'll be 3, right?
That's 3. Yeah, 3. Yeah.
Yeah. So 3. So those are 5s and 5s. These are 5s and 2s, and these are 4s and 2s. So let's start with my general, striking at the unit with 4s to hit.
Yeah.
That's 1 hit.
Okay.
And strength 6, so 2+. No wounds.
Oh,
okay.
Nice.
So we'll move on to the wizards.
Okay.
5+ to hit.
Yep.
That's 2 hits.
Yep.
And strength 5, so that's 3s.
Yep.
No wounds.
Ooh, lucky, mate. Lucky.
Let's move on to my goblins. 5s to hit. That's 2 hits.
Yeah.
5s to wound. That's 1 wound.
Whoa. Okay. Now, thanks, Kat, for giving me some bloody shields, mate. So I've got only heavy armor. And you've got -2, isn't it? So they don't get a save.
For the -2 for the my generals.
Yep, that's a save. Yay!
Okay.
5.
So, yeah, so my general, he caused 1 wound, right? No.
Nothing. You caused no wounds.
Nothing. Yeah, my general didn't do anything. That's right. So just the 1 wound and you save it. Okay.
I saved it, yep.
Then we have my wolf riders from the side here.
Okay. You better start praying here, Johannes. You better start praying.
5s to hit. That's 2 hits. And there's strength 4, so 4s to wound. That's 1 wound with -1. And then there are wolves. The wolves attack on 4s. That's 3 hits. And then 5s to wound. That's 1 wound. So 1 at -1 and 1 at no modifier.
Okay, 1 no modifier. Saves. I rolled a 6.
Yep.
And wish that was the first one, actually. This one for a 6 as well. So I rolled 2 6s, mate. So both saves.
Okay. So now you get to strike back.
Yeah, and also too, I forgot to mention.
Sorry, I forgot something.
What's that? Mate?
I have hatred, don't I?
Yeah, you got hatred. That's
right. I get to reroll with the hits.
All Night Goblins. Yeah, all your Night Goblins have got hatred.
Jesus Christ! 2 attacks I missed with them. 2 attacks. 1 attack missed there. My general, he missed.
Flak of Flame is here. Here we go. Certainly are.
My general, he missed 1 attack and then he failed to wound with 2 of them. That's how it is. So my general rerolling to hit 4+, no. My shamans rerolling to hit 5+.
Did someone hit though?
And my spearmen, no.
I think it was wounding. You weren't wounding, like basically. So
yeah. It was only 4. Yeah. It was only 4 attacks I actually missed.
Okay.
But I didn't manage to wound any other times, and I didn't manage to hit on my rerolls.
Okay, thank goodness for that.
Now it's your turn.
Okay, so now the black gem, it doesn't take out my bearers, is it? The throne bearers. It only takes out. It
removes the entire. It removes the entire model, so it will be replaced by 4 of your regular guys.
But the throne bearers are still there. It doesn't take the black gem doesn't take out.
The throne bearers are part of the model.
Okay.
So even though they have their own wound statistics, they are part of the model.
Okay.
As far as I understand.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 guys.
Minus you.
Nothing.
And you didn't lose any yet. So you're 6 guys, yeah.
Yep.
6 guys, 3s and 3s, and you can reroll to hit. And where are you striking? And you can also strike towards the side as well if you want.
You know what? I'm going to put... that's a really good point. I should really think about this before just rolling dice and not really thinking about it. Because I'm in contact with some of your characters. I'm going to put 2 guys on your Master Shaman.
Yep.
I'm going to put 2 guys on the level 1 Shaman.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 on the Master, 2 on the level 1.
Yeah.
And I've got 2 guys just against your regular guys, your unit. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, and you have -1 to hit because of the bad moon banner, so you hit on 4s.
Hit on 4s. Okay, so hitting on 4s against your Master Shaman. Hatred. Nope. So 1 hit. Strength 4. Toughness 4.
Toughness 4. Yeah.
That doesn't wound. Okay, so against your level 1, hitting on 4s, nothing. Hatred. 1 hit. 5 will wound him.
That'll kill him.
Good. See you later.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. And then against the regiment, 1 hit. Hatred. 2 hits. That should be 3s to wound. 2 wounds, so 2 dead.
2 dead. Okay.
Okay, and I don't think I'm forgetting anything here. I think that's it.
What about the guys to the side? Do you want to strike the Wolf Riders?
So I've got 3 guys that can strike the Wolf Riders. Thank you very much for reminding me, guys. That's a good idea, mate. Thank you. So they don't get hatred. So 2 hits.
And it's 3s to hit.
Yep, so I rolled 2 and 2 4s, so 2 hits. And then 1 wound. So I made 1 save, my friend.
That's a -5, so that's a 5+ armor save. So that's 1 wolf down.
Okay.
So that puts you at 4.
Yeah, 4. Yep.
Okay. So combat result. I have 3 ranks. I have a banner.
Yeah.
I have a flank.
There's a 5. Yeah.
And I have a outnumber.
Yep. So 6.
Yep. You have 4
for
wounds.
Yep.
And you have a banner.
Yeah, banner. Yep, I do. Oh, and no, that's okay.
Okay. So you lose by 1.
3. Hang on, I've got 3 ranks though. Oh, you lost my last
I do have
flank.
I'm in your flank, yeah.
Yeah. So I lost by 1. So they're normally on 9s, I believe. The hammer is 9, so 8s. 6, 7, 8, 9. So they failed. So they're going to run away.
Okay. I would like to pursue my Wolf Riders.
Yep.
And I'm going to test to restrain with my Night Goblins.
Okay. So am I -1? Because I'm dwarves, aren't I? -1 fleeing, aren't I? Is it fleeing or pursuing that I'm -1? Or am I thinking about something else? I'm thinking they got -1 for something.
I do believe you have -1 to pursue, move, and fleeing moves. Dwarf.
Pursuit, flee, yeah, -1. Yep, okay.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 8 -1, so it's 7.
Okay, so let's first see if I can restrain my Night Goblins on a 10.
Yeah.
I do. Let's see what my wolves chase on 3 die. They chase 12.
Okay, so they're gone. Okay.
Yeah.
So you go to 7 and stop there. And I'll take these guys off. Now, the king is still locked in combat with your champion.
Yeah, once they pop out again.
Yeah, once they pop out, if they pop out. Now, even in my turn, I roll for that.
We roll every turn, that is correct. And I'll roll of a 1 on a d6, they reappear. And you can remove my Shaman as well. Plus the 2 casualties.
Yeah, I'll remove those already. Yep, that's all.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. My beautiful hammerers!
Yeah.
Oh.
Knocked out in the prime of their grudge.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see what they come. Yeah, that's exactly right, Daka. Here we go.
Little bastards. Now, oh shit. Hang on. I've got hatred, you fucking idiot. So I'm always testing on 10s. I passed.
Yeah, of course it passed, yeah.
Yeah.
What are we thinking? Oh god, this is great. Love it. What are we even thinking about?
Okay, well,
randomly rolling stuff,
now
that's fine.
Over here,
fine.
Put him over here. So put him over there, this way, okay? So people screaming at the TV, don't worry guys, we've regained consciousness.
Yes.
And everything's fine, don't worry.
Huh? What's going on? Let's see,
Everything's fine, don't worry. We're actually playing Warhammer. I'm the airhead. Johannes is the brains of the organisation, so he should be.
And you're the one remembering hatred. After we just talked about hatred.
I've got hatred too.
And I can't restrain to. I can't restrain with my Night Goblins.
Right. Okay.
Because of hatred as well. Yeah.
And I think I might just, as they're now in combat.
Yep.
With that ghastly looking movement tray.
All right.
Okay. Sanity's returned, and we're back on track.
Sanity has indeed returned. And it is your turn too.
Whew. Wow. That was quite a moment there, Johannes. I thought I'd lost everything. I thought I'd lost
I was
all will to live. But then
then we remember hatred.
The dwarven gods whispered in my ear and said, "Hang on, what are you doing here, you silly bastard? Bring them back."
Come on, you still have grudges to do.
Yeah, that book of grudges ain't full yet, so we've still got pages left.
But it's not had a tick at every grudge yet.
Right, so just remember that level 1 wizard is out of the game. He's been knocked out, so his spells are gone, and whatever card he retained is gone as well.
Indeed.
Now I can't fire the flame cannon because it's going to be out of this turn as well. Maybe that's probably a good idea, but I would like to get those trolls at some point. Now charges. I'm just going to put these guys right to the side here. That's the Dwarf King and the Champion. Yeah.
So let's start at the beginning of the turn. Roll d6.
Right. Do I roll for that, or do you roll for it? What do you want to do?
You just roll it.
No, 2.
Okay. Still gone.
Okay. Okay, no charges. And regular moves. So I'm going to have to reform and expose my flank. Johannes, it's not good when I'm doing things like that. Especially when I've got a giant and a chariot breathing down my neck in about 2 seconds. So I'm going to have to do that to face the charge next turn. Hopefully my dwarves will win the next combat for me and hold on there. So that's all the movement. Then we'll go to shooting. Oh no, magic. We'll go to magic.
Yeah, I need to do a test.
You do your tests. I've got to roll the 5. So 3 from me, 2 to you.
My wizard passed on a 3.
Was passing the 3? Okay.
2 cards.
Yep. And I'm going to drain magic, my friend. Okay, so that's gone.
So that's our cards gone. Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
There we go.
All right. So.
All right.
Then it's going to be shooting. The Crossbowmen are going to shoot at your Boar Boys, and the Bolt Thrower is going to shoot at your Boar Boys. So it's 15, so they're going to be within short range, and they're going to be within half within short range as well.
So 4s.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Actually, 3s, right?
No, I don't think so.
No, 4s. Sorry. Yeah, they're not. This is skill 4. It's the weapon skill dwarves have.
Okay, 4 to hit. Still not really good, man. So 3 hits. And
4s to wound.
4 to wound. 2 wounds.
And I have a 4+ save up from a 3+. And save 1, lose 1.
Okay. Now the Bolt Thrower.
Yep. Also 4s hit.
That 1. Okay. Right, that's all the shooting. So.
Okay.
Hand-to-hand combat it is.
Hand-to-hand combat. So I go first with my Night Goblins. So my general.
Yeah, let's do that first.
Now the reroll to hit, that's only in the first round of combat. So 4 attacks, 4s to hit. That's 2 hits. And with a great weapon, that is 2s to kill. That's 2 dead.
Okay.
Because I only have the 5+ armor save, right?
Yeah, thank you, Casper.
Yeah. Then my Master Shaman with his 2 attacks on 5s to hit. 1 hit. And 3s to wound. That's 1 wound at -2 as well.
Oh, right, okay.
So there's another one. And then how many goblins? I now have 2 ranks with spears.
So yeah, the whole rank can attack. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 6 guys.
That's 10 attacks.
6,
with the back rank.
7, 8.
So 4 from the front rank,
10.
and
you're right, 10. Yeah.
6 from the rank. Yeah.
Yeah.
5s to hit. And it's 2 hits. And 5s to wound. 1 wound at no modifier.
Yep, saves. And 5.
Saves. Okay.
Yep.
Then I have my 4 wolves now. On 4s. That's 1 hit and 5s to wound. That's 1 wound, no modifier.
Okay. 4. No, just missed out.
That's another one. Now the goblins on top. So the 3 regular goblins, they hit on 5s. 2 hits.
Yeah.
And now wound on 5. For 1 wound, no modifier.
Come on, 5s. No, 4. Damn.
And now the champion with 2 attacks. And if I remember his weapon skill correctly, weapon skill 4. So 4s to hit, 4s to wound. 1 hit.
Yeah.
1 wound at -1.
Okay, 6s. No. Wow.
Okay.
We'll whack this time.
So 4 in the front rank can't attack back, and 2 on the side can't attack back.
Okay, well, it's just leaving me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, leaving me 2 from the front to attack.
2 for the front and 1 for the side, I believe, or 2 for the side.
Okay, so
3's to hit.
Did you
4's to hit. 4's to hit.
Yeah,
sorry.
So 2 hits. So I don't get hatred anymore anyway. But got 2 hits. Yeah. The 5 and the 6. And
yeah, 3's.
3's to wound. Yeah, 2 wounds.
2 wounds for you. That's 2 dead goblins, right?
Yep.
Yep. And then you have how many on the side?
We 2 had 2, so I can't attack back.
Okay.
So I had 3. Oh no, I've got one more guy left. I know because I attacked from the front, so no, I can't do that. So that's it.
Okay, so you attacked from the front with that guy. Okay, so that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, but this time I do not negate your flank because I only have 4 models in your flank.
Yep.
At the start of the turn. So you do get your ranks.
Yes.
So I caused 6 wounds. I have 3 ranks. Let's do it like this. I have a banner and an outnumber. And I do get from fighting in your flank as well. But I don't get I don't get to negate your ranks. So you caused 2 wounds.
But you need at least 5 models though. You only got 4 models.
I need 5 models to negate your rank bonus, but I do not need 5 models to get combat result.
Oh, really?
Yes. So that's why, like, a chariot will give you a combat result in a flank charge.
Okay.
Yeah. So you cause 2 wounds. You have a standard.
Yeah.
And then you have 2 ranks.
I had, let's see, that's 6.
You had 3 ranks, right?
2, 3.
Maybe?
I had 2 ranks. Yeah.
You had 2 ranks. Okay, so 5. But you're stubborn, or your hatred, so you will take test on 10.
Yeah.
Even though you lose by 7.
Yeah, so I rolled 4, so they're fine. They're in still in the
yep.
combat.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to take a quick restroom break.
Yeah. And then we'll do the Slayer combat.
And then when we come back, we'll do the Slayer combat. So take a quick 5-minute break, mate.
Nick is asking what bourbon you are drinking.
Bourbon? I'm not drinking bourbon. Where did you get that idea from? Nihonshu, mate. Nihonshu. That's the way to go.
Oh, it's Daka Flame who's been drinking bourbon. That's right.
Oh, right. He's drinking bourbon.
A generic green skin support is always welcome. All right, so we're up to 15 people watching now. If anybody have any questions about the Flail of Skulls edition or about our current game, feel free to post it in the chat and we'll get to them as soon as we spot them. How's everyone doing today? Is it early morning or afternoon, or where are you in the world?
Okay. Cheap wild turkey, eh? Wild turkey's not bad. And that's still 12 years old. Don't mind a drop of wild turkey. So Johannes has stepped out of the room for a bit. So hey guys, hope you're enjoying the game. Please point out anything we're getting wrong, because obviously the hatred was a massive thing that we overlooked initially with the Dwarf leadership test, but they came back, thankfully. So if anything you pick up, anything we're doing wrong, please let us know so that we can definitely correct it, because that's one really good thing about having you guys here, is that you can tell us all about it. Ah, okay, so Daka's in Alaska. Yeah, so welcome, mate. Thanks for joining us. And Noops.
Yeah, hello to.
Oh, you're from Australia, mate. Good on you, mate. How you going? So, sorry, Johannes was just saying hello to the people there while you're having a break.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we got people from all around the world here.
Yeah, mate, absolutely. Yeah, so it's great to see.
So, should we carry on to the next one?
Yeah, let's go to the Slayers. And how are we going to resolve this one? So it's based on initiative.
We'll go by initiative. Slayers, they have initiative 2.
2, yeah.
Means my giant goes first.
Okay.
But let's see about I do believe the wolves are first, but they can't hit anything, I think. Are they Chariot in base contact with anything anymore?
One wolf is in contact with a Slayer.
One wolf.
Yeah.
Okay. So one wolf and 4 goblins.
Yeah.
And your weapons go 4, so it's the same. So it's 4s and 5s.
Okay.
4s. 2 hits. And 5s. No. And now the giant. How many Slayers are left?
4. And he's in contact
4.
with them, so yeah.
I think we need to be certain that they die, so I'm gonna do jump up and down.
The 2d6, yeah? It's just devastating.
2d6, yes, but I have to do a leadership test afterwards to see whether he falls over.
Come on, roll double 1s here, mate, and fail your leadership test for me, please, mate. That'd be wonderful, thank you.
Oh, he has to pass the leadership test, though. Double 1s would be good for me.
Oh, no,
but let's see how many...
Double 1s for the attack, I want.
Oh, yeah. Let's see what we get here. We get 7.
Oh, bugger, okay. 4 Slayers, they're the slain.
7 ones here coming up. 6 wounds.
Okay, they're all gone, mate. Alright, Slayers, you did your job. Thanks very much, guys. We've had to get smacked in the flank here, but we're hopefully going to have
Let's see here about that leadership test, though. Okay, I pass on a 7.
Okay, lucky.
Perfect, with my general's leadership.
Yeah,
I rolled a 6, and then I looked at the other die. It's like, oh, it's a 1. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Because he had fallen over, I could have crushed my general.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Well, the Chariot. So let's just go back to psychology here. I skip that. I believe it's only when they're chased down or destroyed by ranged magic that you need to do a panic test.
Yes. It's that's right, because it's being wiped out. So do they? Yeah, we just checking to see if they get wiped out. They need to take a panic test, or whether only
panic is 47
and getting overrun.
Panic. Fleeing
Oh.
friends destroyed. Friends breaking hand to hand. Fleeing at another turn. 20 less. Nope, nothing. We need to take panic tests for. Okay.
Cool.
So that's the end of the combat.
That's the end of combat. That's the end of the dwarf turn 2. So
all right.
It's Orc and Goblin turn 3.
Orc and Goblins turn 3. Let's do some animosity.
Let's do it.
For the Boar Boys.
Let's roll a 1.
They pass on a 2.
Ah, bugger. Okay.
And let's do the Night Goblins on the river.
Yeah.
And they pass on a 3.
Ah.
And then we need to do the stupidity. And they pass on a 9.
Okay, do the black gem too, mate. Do the black gem as well at the same time. Please.
Yeah. 2 plus, come on. 5, so it stays gone.
Yep.
Okay. So, charges. Boar Boys, the Chariot and the Giant into this. Boar Boys would like to declare a charge on. Actually, my Giant would like to declare a charge first on your Longbeards.
Okay, so we'll take a fear check. Yep, that's fine.
Okay. The Chariot next to it would like to charge as well.
Yep. I'm not going to take another. Do I have to take a fear check every single time?
No, you don't.
Okay. All right.
And the second chariot would also like to charge them.
Okay.
And then the Boar Boys would like to charge your Crossbowmen.
Oh, right. Okay. Very good. Go for it.
Okay.
That's it.
Do you want to do stand and shoot?
I'm going to stand and shoot for sure, absolutely.
Yeah.
And they're going to hold there against all the charges there. So I'm just going to move those in now.
Yep.
Okay, and then...
And now the Boar Boys, you can do your stand and shoot, and then we can see whether they're in range.
Okay, so it's 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 8, 9, 10. So it's -1
for charging.
Okay, so I'm hitting on
5s.
5. Yep. Come on, 5. Let's hit them. Hit the bastards. 4 hits. Winning on 4s. Come on, 4s.
4s, yep.
2.
2 wounds, 4+ armor save, down from 3+. I make both.
Wow, okay, nice one.
So let's see if I'm within 14 from the furthest corner.
Mate, you're out.
I'm out.
Yeah, you're about.
Even a direct line?
Even a direct line?
I mean a direct line from the corner to the dwarfs.
From the shortest corner?
No, from the long corner.
From long corner, it's going to be out.
Okay. Even if it's like straight towards them, like it would be a wheel and then a charge.
Okay, let's say they're going to be in, because from here it depends which angle I suppose you're going in, but.
Because I would probably I would maximize on the left side as much as possible.
Okay, let's say you can go here, yeah?
Okay. So that's the charges, the regular movement.
Yeah.
The trolls are going to move forward 6.
Okay.
And the Night Goblins on the river they're out of the river this turn, so they could probably move 2.5, maybe 2 inches forward.
They're out of the river now, so they can go.
Okay, so go 4. Go 4.
Okay.
We're getting there, guys.
Yeah, slowly but surely.
Yeah. We got this.
Little cretins.
All right. Let's move on to the magic phase.
All right, let's do it.
So, my test.
Your test, yeah.
Pass on a 4.
Okay.
And of course I have to do I keep forgetting to eat the mushrooms. Oh well. I rolled an 8 for winter magic.
Okay, so 4 each. 1, 2, 3, 4.
What can we do this time? It's not really so much. Everything's in combat. I guess I could move I guess I would do that. So let's start with the Morg Watcher first.
Okay, who are you targeting?
Your Runesmith.
Okay. And this is the one where he flings them up in the air and you can't do anything? Is that the right one? Is that the one?
Yeah, lift them up in the air, yeah.
Okay, how many, is it only cost 1 power?
It only costs 1 power, yeah.
Okay.
You can try to begin, you can try and escape at the beginning of your turn. You just have to roll under your strength on 2d6.
So I'm 4, 3, 2. Go to 1.
So 2 plus. Sure, I'm not going to boost.
Yep.
Okay, so that's dispelled. And then I'm going to cast Hand of Gork again.
Okay, who are you casting it on?
My 12 Night Goblins. Yeah, the 12 ones, yeah, the bows.
Okay, I'll let you have it.
Okay. I'm just gonna move them into so they're under half range from the flame cannon.
Okay. So you want to move them, probably the full, 18 gets them to here, but you want to move them to like...
Yeah, that's fine.
About, because it's 18, so 9. So yeah, about there, yeah.
It's 16, so 8.
Oh, 16, 8, isn't it?
Yeah, so I wanna be within half range for everyone.
Okay, put them there. Oops. Okay.
All right. So let's move on to shooting. I don't have anything else to do in the magic phase.
Yep.
I'm retaining 1 card.
All right.
So last time I guessed 43. So this time I'm going to guess 44 towards your bolt thrower.
Okay, 44. Okay. Yep, it's pretty good, mate. That's good.
Yeah, so I'll roll the 2 die for a 6. I'll let you roll the scatter.
Okay. Oh, it's cocked dice. It rolled again. It's going that way 6 inches. In the center.
So I have to roll a 6 to be able to hit. Maybe if I roll a 5, I can hit one of the crew.
Okay, mate.
I rolled a 1, so nothing.
Okay. Whew.
Okay. Night Goblin Archers.
Yeah.
12 of them. They have moved in their own turn. But it is a large target. So 4s to hit.
Okay.
That's 10, that's 12. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. That's very average. And now I have to see what I hit.
Yeah, so...
I've got 4 1s and 2 6s.
Okay, let me just check that, because it's not actually in the Dwarf book. I need to check it in the rulebook. So we just test 2
Yeah,
seconds.
yeah. It's...
War machines. So what did you roll again, sorry?
4 1s and 2 6s.
Okay, 2 6s are crewmen, the rest are the war machine.
Okay, so the 2 on the crewman. I need 5s to wound.
Yep.
For 1 wound.
Okay, so it's 1 gone.
Okay. That means it's also reduced, I believe.
I think it's down to 1 guy, isn't it? When it's reduced.
Oh, it has 3 guys? Yeah.
Three,
okay,
three,
that is not reduced. Okay.
Also crew. If 2 crew are slain, the remaining crew can still operate the weapon, but it'll take twice as long. So yeah, so if you lose one, it's fine. Two, it takes twice as long to operate it.
Well, Flag of Flame, we could do some breakfast cereal advertisements if you want. I'm saying that's the only thing missing. And yeah, getting up on a Sunday after a nice bit of alcohol. Okay. So that was all the shooting.
Yep, that's
Let's
all.
Move on to the close combat.
Okay.
So let's start with the Chariots and Giant into the Longbeards. I have 2d6 impact hits, one from each chariot.
Yep.
And that's 10.
Holy hell.
7, 10. 2s.
Yep. That's what all the ones are now.
3 1s, so 7 dead.
Wow. Devastating. Absolutely devastating. Shocking. Look at your Ukrainian colours too, nice and blue and yellow.
Yeah. Wow. It's getting mauled to pieces there.
Yeah.
Then we have 6 wolves from the chariots, 4s and 5s. That's 4 hits. These should have been my 2 wound rolls. And 2 wounds, no modifier.
Okay, so they will save on 4s. Yep, 2 saves, rolled a 5 and a 6.
Okay. Now we have 8 goblins hitting on 5s and 5s.
Yeah.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, that's pretty good.
It's pretty good for goblins, yeah.
Yeah, they know what to do.
Yep.
Sticking with the pointy end. And 5s to wound.
Yeah.
3 wounds. No modifier.
Wow. Bloody goblins. 2 go down to the goblins. My goodness.
Oh, really?
Really? That's bad.
Now, the good question is, how does it work with hatred with the yellow ball? Because hatred gives you an unmodified leadership break test.
Yeah, that's true.
But yellow ball ensures that you lose combat and you take your leadership, you take your break test at -2 leadership.
Right. Okay.
That's actually quite an interesting proposition. What works first?
Because I'm engaged with goblins and I'm engaged with a non-orc and goblin. Model unit. Yeah. All right, guys. This is where the comments come in. If Jürgen's there, he's a sort of pro tournament player, and he probably knows all about all this kind of stuff. So. Where these two
you've encountered this problematic before.
Yeah. Please.
Unless we get a result, I guess we just roll a dice roll, and that will probably determine what kind of attack I'm going to do.
Right. So guys.
Actually, no, it's not going to affect it because I probably need you to lose. I'm not sure I can I win? Yeah, I can win combat result pretty big this round. So I can still stomp you.
Oh.
Yeah, well in order to make it easy, I'm just going to do jump up and down this time.
Okay, mate, do it. Go for it.
2d6 for 6 hits. And that's another 6 dead.
Wow, man. This whole unit's destroyed. Just about.
6. That's 6. And now we need to count up the combat result. I need to do the leadership test now for the giant. Pass an 8.
Okay.
Okay. I think that's all mine. I don't think you have the opportunity to strike back.
No, mate. No, it's basically we're just on unmodified 10, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, unmodified 10.
That's 5. We're in it.
You're good to go.
It's the end. Yeah. So.
All right. Let's move on to the Boar Boys.
Okay.
So I have 4 Boar Boys and 4 Boars. the Boar Boys, they are weapon skill 4. Weapon skill 4 against your Crossbowmen. Likely weapon skill 4 as well.
Yeah. It should be weapon skill 4 for sure.
So 4s and 4s. I do have the Gork's War Banner, so I get +1 strength.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
When charging. So it goes to strength 4, and then I have spear, so it goes to strength 5. So my Boar Boys are 4s and 3s.
Right. Okay.
And my boars are 4s and 2s because they get +2 strength when charging, and then they get another +1. So that's strength 6. So let's do the Boar Boys first. 4s to hit, 3 hits.
Okay.
Strength 5. 3s for 3 wounds at -2.
Okay, they don't get a save, so 3 wounds, yeah?
Yep. And now the boars.
Yep.
4s to hit for 2 hits, and 2s for 2 dead.
Okay. So no attacks back, because you killed 5.
So no,
yes,
5 dead, so you should have more. How many do you have left?
5 left and 5 dead, so 5 can't attack back, basically.
5 can't attack back. But because I killed half, so there's only 5 left.
You killed half as the other half. Yeah. So basically,
so
you wiped it this light, and the other guys have just moved back into.
Okay, so you outnumber me. You don't get to attack back because I killed the 5 in front of me. Yeah. So you outnumber me. I did 5 wounds, and I have a standard, so you lose by 5.
So I got hatred. So I rolled 9.
You rolled a 9, so you stay. Perfect. Yep. Okay. Let's move on to the other combat.
Okay.
There's my general with 4 attacks.
Yep.
On 4s and 2s. For 2 hits. And 2 dead dwarfs.
Okay.
Then we have my shaman with 2 attacks. On 5s, 1 hit. And 3s for nothing.
Okay.
And then I have the 10 goblins.
Yeah.
1 front rank, 6 in the back. For 5s to hit. For 4 hits. Very average. And 5s to wound. Or no wounds.
Oh, beautiful. Nice.
Then I have the wolves on the side.
Yeah.
So I killed 2 so far, right?
So you've only got 3 now in contact.
Oh, I've got 3 wolves in contact. Okay.
Yeah.
So 3 wolves.
We've been forgetting to lap around too. You probably had so many opportunities to lap around.
I think it's fine. I think it's fine. It is. I probably should have done some lapping around just to negate your ranks.
Yeah.
But that's something I should have remembered. But 3 wolves on 4s and 5s. 3 hits. Sorry. And 1 wound, no modifier.
That's a 6 cock dice. So roll it again.
Yep.
1. No. Okay.
Okay. So 1 more down. So that's 3 dead total, all right?
3 dead total. Yeah.
Yeah. Now I have 2 regular goblins on 5s and 5s. 1 hit. 1 wound, no modifier.
Yep, saved. Roll 5.
Okay, and then we have 2 attacks with my champion on 4s and 4s. 1 hit. No wounds.
Right. Okay.
So I killed 3 in the front rank.
So two in the front, and 1 on the flank.
Yeah.
Okay, so I still got one attack on your flank if I want to, or I can direct all my 4 attacks. No, 3 attacks. 3 attacks against your. 3 attacks against the front, which I will. I'm going to try to kill your. I'm going to put 2 on your shaman.
Yeah.
And 1. Put Yeah, I'll do 3 against your Shaman.
3 against my Shaman, yeah.
3 for the 3 guys in base contact with him.
3s and 4s.
Yep. So I'm hitting on. Am I hitting on 3s? Weapon skill 5.
Oh yeah, sorry, you're -1, yeah, because you're hitting on 4s.
Okay, so only 1 hit, 1 wound, nothing. So no wounds back. I would have lost by deep time. So rolled a 9, so it's okay.
Yep. Okay.
All right.
Well, let's.
Did you want to lap around?
I just wanna. Lap some goblins around the side. Yeah.
Okay.
So two goblins on either side.
Okay, so you can fit 1 there because the giant's in the way.
Yeah.
And,
yeah.
Can they only go in the flanks though when you lap around initially?
Yes.
Because the other goblins are in the way. That's the only problem. The Goblin Wolf.
Yeah, so they'll just place them next to the goblins on my side. It's just so I get 5 models in the flank, so I get that extra combat result. So you place them next to the Wolf Riders.
Get some Wolf Riders.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just on yeah, but perfectly like that. Yeah. Okay. I think that's the end of the turn.
That's the end of the turn, yeah. So, shit, was that my turn? Was that your turn? That was your turn, wasn't it?
That was my turn. Yeah. That was my turn 3.
Okay.
So your turn 3.
My turn 3. Okay, Dwarves, let's turn this around. My flame cannon's back.
Yeah.
And let's roll for the king. Now, king, come on back. We need you now. We need you more than anything and in time. We need my king back. So, special white dice. Come on, 6. 1. Bugger. Okay, so he's not coming back.
Is it on 6?
Is it on the 6 he comes back? Or is it 1?
Let me just double check.
I'm pretty sure it's a 6. And he breaks the black Gemini.
Yeah, on the 6 the enchantment is broken. Yeah, yep. That's correct.
Okay. So no charges, and then we're going to go straight into regular movement, which there is none. So we'll go straight into magic. Okay,
and I need to do my test.
Yep.
Pass on a 4.
Okay, we rolled 6, so 3 each. 1.
Okay.
Hang on, this is going to 1, 2, 3. There's no spells in play that I can dispel, and I can't retain any cards, so I'm putting those in the discard pile. You can.
And I'll retain 1.
Retain 1, and that's it.
Okay.
So, shooting.
Shooting.
Flame cannon back online. Okay, so we're going to put a big shot straight through here. I'm going to go. I'm going to go. Because I need to nominate, then it bounces. So I'm going to go. Let's go 4 inches.
4 inches, yeah.
I'll put a dice there to say 4 inches. 4 inches there. For that one, the bolt thrower is going to target the trolls, and it's got the rune of burning on it.
Oh, yeah, right.
So specifically for those trolls. I knew you were going to take trolls, so it's got rune of burning. So I'm going to target the trolls, and that's it because the other crossbowmen are engaged. So that's all we can do. Let's do the flame cannon first. I'm excited about that.
Oh yeah. Me too.
Really? Okay.
I've never actually seen a flame cannon hit anything.
Okay. Well, let's go 4 to there. 6. So it's going to do something this time. In my special template.
It misfired again.
No, I rolled a 6, mate.
Oh, so it's going to go 6 inches forward.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to crump some stuff.
It's going to hit shit, mate.
Yeah.
It's going to hit shit.
Okay.
So that's where it ends up. Come on, flame cannon. Bring it back. Bring it back for me. So, let's just read this here quickly.
Let's just find it here. I do believe it's particular. It's not the same as. Yep. So any model at least 50% under the template are hit.
Yep. Yep. So it's not going to be your trolls. It's going to be it's going to be one of the wolf riders.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 Night Goblins.
17 Night Goblins, all right.
I've got a good hit there, mate.
Yeah, so strength 5. So it's 2s to wound. So do the Wolf Rider and then do the 16 Gobbos.
Okay, this is for the Wolf Rider. BBB. Is that a 6? No, it's a 1. Okay. Remember to throw that one in the bin.
Okay. So.
Okay, so then it's going to be the goblins now.
Ooze.
Any ones? I'll just take the ones out because it's going to hit on anything on 2s, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's not bad, mate. That's all 2 or plus. So 17,
oh, wow.
16, 15, 14.
14. Okay. Yep. 14 dead gobbos.
14 dead gobbos. And it's an automatic panic test.
Yeah, and it's a panic test anyway with 14 dead gobbos.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I pass on a 9. Woo!
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, that's sort of cut a dent in that group of schools.
Yeah. Frog legs on the menu tonight.
So there you go, Johannes. You saw
well. I can't believe it's not frog. Yeah, saw a flame cannon in action. Perfect.
Okay.
The Orcs and Goblins would be a crumpin'.
Yep, that's it, mate. Horde armies are just, like Skaven or, should I dare to say it, Slan, Lizardman, those kind of units. You can just really bake them nice and crispy.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's that. And then that's the end of shooting. Oh no, sorry, my bolt thrower. Don't forget that. It's got the rune of burning, so it's going to burn those bloody trolls.
It looks like it's under half range.
Let's check. Yep, under half range.
And large target, so +1 to hit, so 3+.
Come on! It's a 5, it's a hit. Beautiful.
Okay.
So can I hit 2?
And it's it depends what arc. Are you hitting in the side or on the front? I believe you're on the side cone, actually.
Yeah, so I can hit 2.
Yep. So roll to wound. That's a strength.
Strength 5, toughness. Is it toughness 5 or strength? Toughness 4.
Toughness 4.
So first one's 3s. No, doesn't wound it.
No. Oh man, I had the D4 ready and everything.
Okay.
Shame.
Well, that's life. All right, so that will go over that, and that's that. So then hand-to-hand combat is next. So.
All right.
Now, my dwarves should be initiative 3.
I do believe it's initiative 2.
Not for my elite units. They're initiative 3.
Elite units initiative 3. So we hit at the same time. because that is also the initiative for goblins and giants.
Right. Okay. That could have made a difference last turn, but.
No, the goblins are initiative 2. The wolves are initiative 3. But which combat do you want to start with?
Let's start with this one here with the giant and the 2 chariots.
Okay. So there, your guys strike at the same time as my wolves and my giant, and then everything else strikes. My goblins strike last.
We roll for it though in 5th edition. Initiative roll off.
Yeah, it's a initiative roll off. Yeah. I roll 6.
Oh, you won it anyway. Okay, so you get to go first.
So let's do the wolves first.
Yep.
4 to hit, 5 to wound. 4 hits. And 3 wounds.
Shit.
No modifier.
Okay. 3 dead. That's a terrible roll.
Wow.
Not good.
Eaten by wolves. Munch.
Yeah.
How many are left?
So it's 2 regular guys and a Runesmith.
So my giant can't hit anything.
Why didn't I attack the Runesmith last time?
Did you forget to attack with the Runesmith?
I did forget to attack. That's my fault. So I can reposition him. So I'm going to position him. No, I'm going to keep him there. Actually, I don't want him anywhere near a giant. That'd be like the worst thing to do.
Yeah. So the giant can't hit anything.
Yep.
So he'll do yell and ball. So automatic win combat.
Right. Okay.
And then you get to strike, and then my goblins get to strike.
Okay. Then, because you killed 3 guys, so I still can't attack one of the dwarves, and the Runesmith's not in combat, so that's it. You go.
Okay, so goblins. 8 attacks, 5s and 5s.
Yep.
1 hit.
Uh-huh.
No wounds.
Okay.
So you lose combat, and now we have to figure out whether Yell and Ball has an effect. What do you roll?
I rolled 10.
You rolled 10, yeah. So, shall we do it? Let's see if has anybody made any comment about it. No, Jürgen here. This is a very good question.
Yeah, it is.
What's the supersedes, abilities or psychology? Should we do a 4+?
Yep, just doing a 4+. Yep.
4+, your hatred supersedes.
Okay. You're rolling it, or do you want me to roll it?
You roll it.
So 3, it doesn't?
So that's -2 to your leadership for your test.
Yep, so I failed it. So I'm running away. Who are you going to pursue with?
Both chariots.
Okay.
And
so I rolled 6 as -1 is 5, so 5.
The first chariot, the one facing them.
Yep.
He chases 14.
Okay, they're gone. All right.
Yeah. And the second guy, he chases 11, but they'll both stop at the distance of 5.
Yep, so they're both up to 5. Okay.
And the giant's going to try and test to restrain.
Yep.
5, he passes.
Okay. Okay, that's that. Now, yeah, these guys would have to take a test because they were destroyed.
No. It's only if they've run down. Yeah, so they need to do a panic test. That's correct.
They failed, so they're off.
Oh God.
So you're gonna pursue.
I would like to pursue with the Wolf Riders. Yes.
But you could hatred as well. So.
And I have to pursue with the Night Goblins.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, here's my run. It's going to be -1, so it's 6.
Wolf Riders, they pursue 12.
Okay, that's game. Johannes, well done.
Yeah, I think that's game. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the only thing I've got left now is my king if it breaks out of the black gem, and then I've got only the Crossbowmen. So it's basically you.
Yeah. It's going to be difficult to get back from this fight, I think.
Enormously, yeah. But
yeah.
Wow, what a yeah. I really needed champions in my units just to.
Yeah, it's a little difficult in 1500 points to fit a Throne of Power in. I know you wanted to use it, and I totally get that. But in 1500 points, it's difficult to find enough usage for it to be super effective. I mean, it did save you from a Doomdiver's shot, which could have killed your general outright.
Yeah.
So what items did you have on your general? Or what runes?
Just I had the Golden Scepter of Norgrim, but I forgot to use it.
I thought about it. I should probably ask you about that.
I forgot to use that bloody thing, but then I don't think it really mattered enormously anyway, because it's only going to give me like +1 movement, +1 strength, or +1 to my armor save. Armor saves would have been useful.
Yes, armor save would have been. It wasn't really effective because you could only have used it in the first round of combat, and there I didn't cause any wounds. So. I think it evens itself out, but you could have made. I guess you could have gone a little closer.
Yeah. But yeah, once you black gemmed him, that was it. Like that's basically like basically, what's that? 12 attacks you're taking out of the combat, because he can attack 12 times. I think because he's got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 because of the bearers as well.
Well, the bearers have their own unique attack, but basically, he gets 4 attacks and they get 4 attacks.
They get 8 attacks because they're champions, so they get 2 attacks each.
Oh, they're champions, yeah. So that's 12 attacks from that guy in one model,
Mate. That's the Death Star for the Dwarves. Once you get the Throne of Power,
it's true. It's true.
It's all over. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I like the fact that the points systems are really making you make tough choices with your characters. They got 35%. You know what I mean? You can't really splash out on all the really nice trinkets and wonderful magic items that you really want. You got to really make a really tough decision of what to take. That's probably best for the.
Yeah, it's the same. I couldn't afford to give my general the Flail of Skulls to be able to fight your
second time.
So he just got a great weapon with the banner, which is also pretty good effect. It's like it's like the second best banner for a unit after the banner of rage, if you want to be able to attack a lot.
I love that. You should never go home without it with Night Goblins. It's definitely one you should take.
Oh yeah, and then fanatics, that would also have caused some damage.
Yeah, absolutely. But they'd be so expensive that you probably wouldn't be able to afford them.
You didn't get a banner for your hammerers?
For the hammerers, they had the Banner of Warding.
Banner of Warding, okay.
Never really had any effect on the game, and the other ones had. Oh shit! I had the Battle Banner, so I did have +1 to my Longbeards. I did take a Battle Banner.
You took a War Banner or a Battle Banner?
A Battle Banner.
So you had D6 to your combat result.
Not Battle Banner. Is it the Ban?
That's the War Banner then.
Rune of Battle. Sorry, Rune of Battle. So give me +1.
Rune of Battle. Okay, you had one Rune of Battle. Yeah.
Yeah. So
you would probably want to imprint 3 Runes of Battle on the standard for regiments.
Yeah, but I couldn't spend 75 points. That's the thing.
Oh, right.
Really tough choices. I put some runes on my artillery. I had to take the Rune of Fortune for the flame cannon just in case I rolled a 1 on a misfire.
Yeah.
And I really want to take the Golden Cronus, the Golden Scepter, what it's called.
Golden Scepter is almost an auto include for the Dwarfs. It's such a good item for them.
Yeah.
And you had 2 runes of spellbreaking on your Runesmith?
3. So I had 1 up my sleeve.
You had 1 in your sleeve. Did you have anything else on him?
That's it. That's all I could afford. Yeah. So. Nothing.
All right. Yeah, dwarves are still a bit expensive. I think the main issue here was you didn't have enough range power to deal with my chariots and my giant.
Yeah, well, what's his name? Jorgen did say, "Where are their organ guns?" Well,
yeah.
Maybe
an organ gun would have made a big difference if you had taken out the giant.
Yeah.
If you could have fit another unit of crossbowmen as well, that could have probably done some good as well.
Yeah.
Not having the tools to deal with my chariots and letting them run rampant, that was probably the reason why I won this game, because that fight with your dwarf king would have started to turn in your favor as soon as your general came out and smacked my general to death.
Yeah.
That is why I needed the black gem to take him out of the fight.
I honestly didn't see that coming, even though you mentioned every single podcast about black gem and taking it and all that kind of thing.
Yeah. Whenever I have a champion in my main regiment with my general, he has a black gem. It's simply a great tool to deny the enemy power.
Yeah, for people who missed it, like I think Johannes declared that he had it, and then I said, well, actually, I'm not actually in base contact with your champion. But then I thought, well, I could just say, well, I'm not gonna accept your challenge, but I did it anyway, thinking, well, now that you've said you've got it, it would have been a dick move for me to say, oh no.
By the way, sorry.
Because you got to make it so you got to compensate for people not being actually here physically to see what's happening because of the camera and that kind of thing. They can't see exactly where their guys are positioned unless they ask about it beforehand. So that was fair enough. So I just thought, I could be lucky. I could get a 6, and he could break out of the.
That is true. I still had my Wolf Rider champion. He was another one I could have taken the challenge with. He had the Heart of Woe.
Oh right, okay.
So he was there to
combo.
he was there to blow up, but he didn't get the chance. My having a black gem bearer in one of your regiments would also help you quite a bit. Because you could have taken out the giant, or you could have taken out one of my chariots with the black gem.
Well, since we've done 2 battles now with preset items, I think the next battle we'll have to do drafting.
Yeah?
Johannes, definitely do drafting.
Yeah. We can do that, sure.
Just to vary it up a bit. We've done Flail of Skulls with the preset items, which has been fun. I've enjoyed it.
Yeah, me too.
I've liked doing it because it's nice to just have the freedom of just choosing the items that you want. But let's give drafting a go next time. Let's see how we go that way.
Okay.
Then I can't always take the Golden Scepter Norgrim, which I would always take for the dwarves. I can't take certain banners that I'd want, or and you can't take the Heart of Woe or the Black Gemini, unless you draft it, of course, unless you draw it. And you'd like
unless I draft it, and I can't take the Bad Moon Banner.
Yeah, Bad Moon Banner, or the Crown of Command, which is almost a necessity for goblins.
It's a quiet item when you go with a Goblin Warlord. Your leadership is just simply way too low.
And that's the other thing. Maybe that's also maybe that would be. Maybe that'd be detrimental to playing armies like goblins, or not so much Skaven, because Skaven get the rank bonus for leadership, but for goblins it's really difficult if you can't preset the items.
Yeah, it'll force you to take a Orc General, meaning you have to spend more points on character points. So you have to take probably a Black Orc Warlord or a Savage Orc Warlord instead, since you get that leadership 9 or 10. And then you'd still need the Crown of Command if you're going with a Savage Orc Warlord on a ball, because you lose 1 leadership from being on a ball.
Yeah. Yep, that's true.
Yeah. Meaning I probably wouldn't have been able to afford both chariots, or I'd have to drop the trolls or something. Trolls would probably be the first thing to go.
Yeah.
Chariots, and especially Wolf Rider chariots, are quite effective because they are fairly cheap compared to their abilities, and they're not always easy to kill. Chariots do have the whole randomized hits. meaning range fire does have a chance to fail when they hit the chariot body.
Yeah, makes them good.
But I guess I just got lucky that your first volley of crossbows didn't kill any of my wolves.
Yeah, my crossbowmen were just terrible in the day. They did very, very little.
And not getting your charge off on my getting charged by my giant, he was managed to stomp those slayers into the ground.
Yeah. But overall, it was fun. It was still good.
Yeah,
still had some good moments.
Yeah, it was a great game. Great showing of Flail of Skulls. We got to see some of the elite infantry from the Dwarfs.
Yeah.
They did held up quite a fight, even though they were surrounded on all sides.
Yeah, because it's unusual that they're having to move. Like they got the Vanguard move initially, but then they got the +1 move for things within around the throne. So it's unusual for me to come up to you to the fight. So I'm sort of like waiting back, and I was sort of really considering not doing that at all initially. Maybe I shouldn't have done it. Maybe I should have just sat back and thought, okay, I'll sit back and just wait until you get there, and then give myself a couple of turns just to give.
Another turn or two of flame cannon and bolt thrower could have caused some serious damage to me.
Yeah.
If you had hit my Wolf Rider champion with the flame cannon, and he exploded, he would have hurt both my Wolf Riders and my trolls.
Yeah. That's
so that was another opportunity to cause some havoc.
Yeah.
I got pretty lucky on my tests.
Yeah.
With my my Master Shaman. He almost exploded, but managed to somehow just drain himself.
Yeah, it was perfect. Yeah, it did nothing. So
yeah. But the spells I drew, besides Hand of Gork, weren't really that interesting.
Right, because you had Edmund, you had Mork Wants Ya, and what was the other spell you had?
The other two spells I had was Mork Save Us,
right,
and Warg.
Okay. Well, Warg's not too bad because it gives you +1 weapon skill, isn't it? And
yeah, it gives me a +1 weapon skill reroll leadership test, but it's 3 power cost.
Right.
And what is it? Yeah, it also affects enemy wizards. Doesn't affect dwarves that much.
Right, okay. Well, our wins and magic rolls were pretty low and pretty tame anyway, so it wasn't.
Yeah. And I didn't use my mushrooms, so there wasn't really any use for it with the spells I had. It's an extra gamble, but mushrooms is why the Night Goblin Shamans are probably the best casters besides high magic users.
Right.
Simply because not only can they afford all the spells, but if you bring enough of them, you can actually drain the Winds of Magic deck and completely leave your opponent without any Winds of Magic. Right. This, of course, only doesn't work in remote game because we each have our own deck of Winds of Magic.
True.
But in a regular game where you share the same deck, you can simply just take all the cards in one turn and just deny your enemy magic phase.
Yeah, nice.
So that's one reason why Night Goblin Shamans, they are so powerful. Also because they're dirt cheap.
Yeah.
I mean, I get a level 3 caster for 159 points.
Yep. And that Book of Usher, that's like, why would you ever take a 4th level wizard? Because you're always going to save points on a budget level 3 with the Book of Usher. Yeah.
It's the only reason you would take a level 4 is if you want a additional magic item slot. So if you're putting all your dispels and all your power boosting on the same character,
that's true.
Since you're only got one wizard, that's why you would go level 4 instead of a Book of Asher level 3.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. And sometimes you would want to use your Book of Asher on a level 2 instead to make it a level 3 as a supporter. So you get a level 4 and then a level 2 with the Book of Asher, or you get a level 3 and a level 2 with the Book of Asher. That's also a pretty decent combo for Magic. Get 2 level 3s. It's basically depending on your items. You don't really need level 4 with a high magic user because you always count as a higher level mage for dispels.
Right. Yep.
So that's another reason why you want to get it level 2, also making The Talisman of Hoeth, a pretty good item. What else did we encounter today? We did see a bunch of points from outnumbering. It didn't have that much effect on this game because most of our units were hatred.
Yep.
10 leadership unmodified. Which is why the Chariots and the Giant came so in handy.
They did, mate, they did. Yeah, once you got that Hand of Gork thing off and put the Boar Boys on the flank, I knew I was going to have a really tough time handling those guys with the Chariots as well, and the Giant.
Yeah.
So, maybe...
Another good item which could have given you time would be the Fairy Ring of Thori.
I really wanted to take that too, but again, it's like... Well, then I need a champion to take it. That's the thing. I didn't have the points. I needed 48 points to buy a champion. I just didn't have the points. I'd have to sacrifice something pretty big to get that. But yeah, again, that's an awesome item. Normally I'd always take that. And the Rune of Slowness, just because it worked in the game I first took it against you ages ago.
It worked against the Beastmen, and well, to be fair, I did get 2 surges with my Night Goblin regiment on animosity tests.
True. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So that's the reason why the combat started so early.
That's right.
Had it not been for the surge, I would have put my Giant into your. I would probably have gone with the Giant into your General's unit, and that might have been a mistake.
You're trying to bag. You want to bag the General, pick him up and bag him.
I don't think I can bag him when he's a large target.
Ah, right. Of course, yeah. It needs to be a single model.
Yeah.
Like
but what I could have done is I could have yelled and brawled each turn, and just kept taking wounds. Like, it would be very rare that you would cause a wound him with a toughness of 6.
Yeah.
So he would just yell and bawl each turn until I can get my Wolf Riders to do a challenge with your General and make him blow up. Those are the different options, but it turned out all right.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, perfect for the Orc and Goblins.
Even though I was a little scared in the first round of combat.
Yeah, like I was really
failing every single wound roll. That was pretty impressive.
Yeah, I didn't take one wound from that first initial hand-to-hand combat apart from you black jamming my General. That was nothing. I couldn't believe that. Yeah.
That was that helped a lot because otherwise I would have probably lost, and I would be the one taking tests.
Yep, that's right.
And if you poured all your attacks, well, you would have to move your General in the back.
Yeah.
The black gem basically saved the fight there for me. I would have lost it otherwise.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, because my General only had the Armor of Fortune to save him. So he had a 5+ armor save and a 5+ ward save.
Right.
Not sure he's going to survive those 12 attacks from your General.
Yeah, because you charged first. If I would have charged, I would have challenged you, but then you would have challenged me with the champion anyway.
I would have accepted with the champion. Yeah,
that's right.
So the black gem here kind of saved me pretty good here.
Yeah.
And we both had to strike first, so it would have been an initiative roll, and I think you would win that. What's the initiative of a Dwarf General?
It must be at least 4, isn't it? Must be 5.
Initiative 5.
5, yeah.
My Night Goblin Warlord is probably more. Warboss Night Goblin 5, initiative 5. So we had to do a roll off.
But I got the sword of the Rune of Swiftness on my General.
Yeah, but I got the Bad Moon Banner, so we both strike first.
Yeah,
so we do a roll off to see who gets to strike first.
Sure. Yeah.
And if you had gotten that, you would probably have killed my General.
Yeah.
Hitting on 4s. 4s with your General. And 3s with your champion. Champions are.
Weapon skill.
Weapon skill 5. Yeah, weapon skill 5. So that would be
4s.
Weapon skill my Night Goblin 5. So that'd be 4s, which will go to 5s because of the Bad Moon Banner.
Ah, right. Yeah.
So you have 8 attacks and 5s. that would be at least 2.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe 3 hits from them. And then from your general, that would be 3s to hit, but if it goes to 4s, that would be 2 attacks there. So that's 3. Plus 2, that's 5. And then rolling to wound, that's 4s, 2.5. Okay, so you wouldn't kill him on average.
Right.
But it'd be pretty darn close.
Well, Joe, it's been a really good game, mate. Thank you again for taking the time to come and join me. It's so early in the morning over there for you. But,
it's early afternoon now, but yeah. I was a little tired here about 3 hours ago when we started.
No wonder, mate, no wonder. Well,
but it's always fun. I love playing Warhammer.
I know you do.
These remote games are a great addition to that. So thanks for having me.
Mate, anytime you want to come on.
Fun as always. Yeah.
We'll do it anytime.
Let's just keep going, man. Let's get some more games in.
Mate, next Sunday. More games in. That's what I want to play. So next week you can relax in your lounge chair with a beverage of your choice and snacks that you want to nibble on, because me and Matthias are going to play a game live, like a remote game at the same time. So you have to wake up early, unfortunately. So you can have it over a cup of coffee, and then we're going to play an all goblin list against the Skaven. So this should be fun. But
these are the lists that did you make your own list, or did you go with this list that that was for the Empire thing we were talking about? Never mind, I'm thinking about a different game.
I don't know. This is like an all cav list. I've showed Matthias my list already. He showed me his list already. So yeah, it's an all cav one. So this will be really fun. It's no orcs, it's all goblins. It's going to be crazy.
All goblins.
It's a make or break thing. So basically they're going to either hit and break and fall apart, or they're going to hit and kill and overrun. so maybe fourth edition. So it'll be classic Warhammer. And,
really?
Yeah, it should be really fun. Yeah, he's bringing a Doom Wheel, and he's bringing Ikit Claw, and I'm bringing Grom the Paunch, because we're doing the Hero series. So basically it's like heroes of the old world. And so it should be really, really fun. So, mate, you can relax and enjoy the game next week, mate.
I'm looking forward to it
with our viewers. So, please come in and comment and give us some tips and that kind of thing. But it'll be 4th edition, so you need to get your 4th edition books out, mate. And check them out.
All right.
Okay, my
Thanks
friend.
for showing up, Dagger Flag of Flame.
Yeah, Dagger Flag of Flame. Thank you very much, guys. Everybody who's turned up. Stackman, Noops. And Tim Baxter, of course, and Jürgen and Jesse, if you guys are still watching, thank you very much. And Johannes, we're going to leave it there, mate. So thank you very much again today.
Yeah, if you guys would like to learn more about the Flail of Skulls edition, you can always go to our Facebook group on Warhammer 5th Edition's Tactics and Strategy, the Flail of Skulls. Where we have made the new army lists, where you can see how we've tried to balance the various armies. And we basically talk tactics there all the time. So check it out if you haven't already. And thanks for tuning in. Hope you give this edition a try yourself, and let us know what you think.
Okay, so thanks, Johannes. I'm going to definitely give the Dwarfs a go again in the Flail of Skulls edition at some other point.
Oh, yeah.
So you'll take it.
Oh, yeah.
You can take the Orc and Goblins or a different army, or you want to take the Dwarves, I take a different army, whatever. But we'll see how we go next time, mate. So take care, enjoy the rest of your day, and see you too next time, mate. Okay. Thank you very much, guys.
Bye-bye.
Take care, bye-bye.